Hi, anatomy and physiology students. We will go over the facial bones this time. So I have my skull and have your own too, and let's go over together. So one of the bones we have to focus on was the zygomatic bone that makes articulation or just fuses with the temporal bones zygomatic process. The other one is the vomer. That's the orange in the nose, the orange color side of the nose. Good. I'll try to just make it down a bit so you will see it. Okay, the orange one. The other one is the palatine. That is in here, goes up to here too. That's the light pink color. The nasal bone, the bone color one off-white in here. The inferior nasal concha, the blue one inside of the lateral surface, the lateral area of inside of the nose. We have the zygomatic, yes, with the zygomatic arch, forming the arch. And we have the lacrimal bone, that's the deep green color, the medial side of the orbital area into the eye socket. We have the lacrimal fossa, the small depression inside in the bone. The maxilla is that bone, that deep pink color. We have the alveolar margin, the bumpy area around here where the teeth are sitting in the maxilla. We have also the infraorbital foramen, lateral to the nose. Here is one, and inferior to the eye socket. We have the mandible, and we will go through the mandible pretty fast. This is the body of the mandible. Here's that, the whole thing. We have the mandibular angle, the angle part. That is one angle and the other one. And we have the ramus of mandible. This whole thing is the ramus. The ramus meets with the body at the mandibular angle. We have the temporal actually before that, the mandibular condyle. This is the kind of a smooth area. Condyle is usually for joint formation, and this mandibular condyle will sit in the mandibular fossa of the temporal bone. This was the fossa. And they form the temporal mandibular joint together. We have the mandibular notch, that's carotid out piece. We have the coronoid process sticking out on both sides, anterior to the notch, and the mandibular condyle is posterior to the notch. And we have also the alveolar process, what we have seen here on the maxilla, where the teeth are sitting in these bumpy areas. And for the last, we have the mental foramen on the left side and on the right side. And that's all about the facial bones and what you need to know about them.